We're fucking back! Haha, yo, what's poppin', people? Been ages, been very busy, but yo, we're back with an amazing video for the internet with Tom McDonald and Dax. Now, these two people are amazing. Now, I'm gonna go through. I got some notes on my phone before I press play on this. Haven't heard it, but I got some notes I wanted to say. Yo, look, I heard about Tom from No Life Shack during 2020, so this is gonna be fire, obviously. Now, I heard about Dax because he wanted to fight KSI back in the day and became a massive meme, but we kept putting out fire tracks. That's one thing about Dax. He's fire. He really is. So the new Dax, hopefully doing some big stuff with Tom. Can't wait to hear it. Now this song is called Propaganda. Propaganda. So the dictionary definition of propaganda is information, especially of a biased or misleading nature, used to promote a political cause or point of view. So like it's gonna be all facts, as Dax does and as Tom does. You know, there's not gonna be any 6ix9ine bullshit lyrics about ice and money and sex and big asses. It's gonna be about real inspirational, thought-provoking music, which is exactly what we do on this channel. What it's all about. So, and the most important thing is we're looking for the janitor bar. He has to talk about he was a janitor. If you don't put this in here, yeah, then he's missed out on the funniest part, but what that's all about. But yo, I got my berries right here, my fruit. We stayed healthy in that, so let's get it. Big screen and play. Oh. Our own truth isn't always the reality. Just because you're going through some shit doesn't actually mean that's what the reality of the situation actually is. That's just your own perspective on it. Propaganda can make you believe something that isn't the reality. Let's go.
Hey, Daryl. You good, bro?
Hey, who?
Hey, Daryl. You good, bro?
Yeah.
You ain't picking up calls, dog. What's wrong, man? Daryl, you good? Hey. Hey, Daryl. Don't lose yourself.
Dick Smith, alright. Massive ears. He's been sucked into the propaganda. Alright, let's go. We're gonna be pausing it a bit, so let's go. Is it me or does that guy look like Raheem Sterling a little bit? Alright, let's go. The beat's fire. I like this beat a lot.
And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. And all
Ooh, everyone's on their phones, detached from the world. This is sick.
propaganda. And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda.
He hitting those high notes. Let's go, Dax. Alright. I'm not sure if Dax has sang before. Has Dax ever sang before? Please let me know. Because I know that KSI has been doing a lot of singing. Dax maybe learning from KSI doing the same thing, but let's go. Correct if I'm wrong. Hangover Gang. Hangover Gang. Let's go.
And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda.
Yeah, united we stand, divided we fall. New Year's Eve, they've been dropping the ball. Independent, how we dead in the game. We don't write to the sound of applause. Hidden truth, dotted lines, ain't never signed, stood and remain the boss.
Okay. Wow, let's go back a bit. Because I'm British, I miss out on a lot of American accents. So if I speak like this, I'm able to catch some bars. Alright, let's go.
Yeah, united we stand, divided we fall. New Year's Eve,
United we stand, divided we fall.
New Year's Eve, they've been dropping the ball.
New Year's Eve, they've been dropping the ball. So obviously New Year's Eve, I think New York drops a ball something on the beginning of New Year's, okay?
They've been dropping the ball. Independent, how we dead in the game. We
Independent and we're denting the game. Propaganda, Tom is independent and Dax, I guess, is also independent. Alright, let's go.
united we stand, divided we fall. New Year's Eve, they've been dropping the ball. Independent, how we dead in the game. We don't write to the sound of applause.
We don't write to the sound of applause. Oh, because all their music is about stuff that rappers would find controversial. So they always spit bars that are thought-provoking and inspire conversation between people. This is really good.
In the game, we don't write to the sound of applause. Hidden truth, dotted lines ain't never signed.
Ooh.
Game, we don't write to the sound of applause. Hidden truth, dotted lines ain't never signed. Stood and remain the boss.
I can't figure what he's saying there, but he says... I don't know what he's saying there, but in truth, a lion's eight. I don't know what he's saying, but remain the boss.
Game, we don't write to the sound of applause. Hidden truth, dotted lines ain't never signed. Stood and remain the boss. In a world that is full of facades, where if you speak, you get nailed to a cross.
Oh, in a world full of facade, full of trickery, if you speak the facts, you get nailed to a cross. That could mean you're elevated, you're seen as someone holy like Jesus, but you're killed for that.
I won't be silent, I am outspoken. I am the product of pain, so when you see my name, no fame could never break down a brain that is already broken. Every wound is a paid devotion. They fill words as I purge emotion. Scabs hair as I...
Oh my god, so they're all turning their heads to watch the news you can't trust. Let's go back.
Boss, in a world that is full of facades, where if you speak, you get nailed to a cross. I won't be silent, I am outspoken. I am the product...
I won't be silent, I am unspoken. I'm unspoken about.
I am outspoken, I am the product of pain, so when you see my name, no...
Oh, I'm the product of pain.
I am the product of pain, so when you see my name, no fame.
I'm the product of pain.
The pain, so when you see my name, no fame could never break down a brain that is already broken.
I'm the product of pain. So when you see my name, you can't break me because you can't break a brain that's already been broken. Oh. Okay, let's go.
I am the product of pain, so when you see my name, no fame could never...
Oh, no fame could never
break down a brain that is already broken. Every wound is a paid devotion. They fill words as I purge emotions. Never break down a brain that is already broken. Every wound is a paid devotion.
Every pain is a paid devotion. Because when you devote yourself to something, you go through a lot of pain, bro.
It's already broken. Every wound is a paid devotion. They fill words as I purge emotions.
I fill words when I purge emotions. What does purge mean? Get rid of. Oh, get rid of emotions.
Wound is a paid devotion. They fill words as I purge emotions.
I fill words as I purge emotions. Purge means to get rid of. Get rid of emotions. Because you got to speak the facts. Propaganda, speaking the facts against what's people been lied to about.
Never break down a brain that is already broken. Every wound is a paid devotion. They fill words as I purge emotions. Scabs hair as I drop hits that bleed lied from demonic omens. The system decides we spend, we buy, while most of our time is spent in bed. The dreams we have all stay inside. We sleep and wake and live with regret.
Oh, there's so much to go.
I purge emotions. Scabs hair as I drop.
Stab terrorists. Did you say stab terrorists?
I purge emotions. Scabs hair as I drop.
Stab terrorists. Stop terror. Is it stop terror?
As I drop hits that bleed lied from demonic omens.
That bleed your mind. I drop hits that bleed your mind. I drop hits that bleed your mind. Can't hear anything. Genius. Scabs tear. Oh, he's saying scabs tear.
They fill words as I purge emotions. Scabs hair as I drop hits that bleed lied from demonic omens.
Demonic omens. So he says scabs tear as I drop hits that bleed lies from demonic omens. Demonic omens. Demonic omens. He goes demonic omens.
They fill words as I purge emotions. Scabs hair as I drop hits that bleed lied from demonic omens. The system.
It says demonic as in the N word, but it's not. It's actually demonic omens. Okay.
Scabs hair as I drop hits that bleed lied from demonic omens. The system decides we spend, we buy, while most.
The system decides what we spend, what we buy.
Time is spent in bed.
More time is spent.
Dreams we have all stay.
More time is spent in bed than.
While most of our time is spent in bed, the dreams we have all stay inside. We sleep in.
More time is spent in our beds than on the dreams that we have.
Bed, the dreams we have all stay inside. We sleep and wake and live.
We stay inside.
Regret the price.
We stay inside and live with regret rather than chasing for our dreams because we're sleeping.
While most of our time is spent in.
Oh, look, they're all filming him saying, yo, this guy's talking facts. Oh, let's film with the torch on.
Dreams we have all stay inside. We sleep and wake and live with regret. The price of life is half the cost.
The price of life is half the cost. The price of life is.
Price of fame could cost. Have all stay inside. We sleep and wake and live with regret. The price of life is half the cost. The price of fame could cost your head. If
the price of life is half the cost of. The price of life is half the cost. What does that mean?
of fame could cost your head. Fame for me is what you.
So he says the price of fame could cost your head. Okay, wait.
The price of life is half the cost. The price of fame could cost your head. If ain't for me is.
If ain't for me.
What you see could cost cross your head if infamy.
You're saying if ain't for me. Oh, if infamy is what you seek. If infamy, right? What does infamy mean? So infamy is a state of having a bad reputation. If infamy is what you seek. Let's have a look what it says.
Cross your head if infamy is what you seek, and propaganda is what you spread.
If infamy is what you seek, so bad things is what you seek to look for, and propaganda's what you spread. A lot of people, all they want to do is just spend time looking at infamous people that have done bad things, and then spread the propaganda about those people. So that's what people do with their life, pretty much. Let's go.
Price of fame could cost your head if infamy is what you seek, and propaganda is what you spread.
Propaganda. Propaganda.
Oh, he's going outside. I want to read the screen.
Seeking propaganda is what you spread.
Propaganda.
News you can't trust, live on the scene. Info.gov. JV News. Why JV? Anyone know why JV? JV News. Suspicious crashes, no one knows why. Studies show... Okay.
Propaganda.
Why JV News? Studies show more phone... Studies show more phone something.
Propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda.
Oh, Tom should be coming in now, probably. He's got how long left? About a minute, probably? Let's go, mate.
Look what they did, indoctrinate.
Oh, let's go, mate.
Propaganda.
Look what they did, indoctrinated. They convinced us all that every...
Right, this is degraded. Wait. Oh, look what they did.
Look what they did, indoctrinated.
Indoctrinated. What does that mean? Indoctrination means to teach someone to fully accept the ideas or opinions and beliefs of a particular group and not to consider other ideas and opinions and beliefs. So let's go, my G. Look what they did there. Indoctrinated. Propaganda.
Propaganda.
This is exactly what politicians and people in power want you to believe things that aren't true. Let's go.
They did, indoctrinated. They convinced us all that everything we say is racist.
Okay, yep.
They did, indoctrinated. They convinced us all that everything we say is racist. And blood will change it, that's what happens. Y'all need balance.
And blood will change it.
Everything we say is racist. And blood will change it, that's what...
Is that what he says? And blood will change it. That could be in a few. That can be like, yeah, they convince us that everything we say is racist. And blood will change it. That could be like killing of George Floyd. Change people's perception of racism. It can also mean when you have one blood in terms of, let's, for example, a white man and a black woman have a kid together. That gets rid of that racism, I suppose. It's just an idea, just flowing through ideas here. Let's go.
They convince us all that everything we say is racist. And blood will change it, that's what happens. Y'all need balance. Y'all need blacks and whites and lefts and rights to stop the madness.
You all need blacks and whites and left and rights to stop the madness.
Planned it.
They planned it.
Yeah.
Wow. You said the government and people in power, they need to make people say us and they rather than coming together and fighting the ones who actually are oppressing us, the guys on top, rather than actually hating on our own friends. Wow.
Y'all need balance. Y'all need blacks and whites and lefts and rights to stop the madness. They planned it. It's Trump or Biden, we all been divided right in the streets. Elections have always been rigged. I ain't surprised when somebody cheats. All I see is pentagrams of the propaganda, but our priority's a vaccine. It ain't hard for wolves to find a flaw. It's Trump or Biden, we all been...
It's Trump or Biden. Let's go. Oh, I see. It's either Trump, you're Biden.
And lefts and rights to stop the madness. They planned it. It's Trump or Biden, we all been divided right in the streets.
We're all being divided in these streets.
Divided right in the streets. Elections
riot in the streets.
always been
Elections have always been rigged. Yep. I do believe there's a lot of that kind of stuff.
rigged. I ain't surprised when somebody cheats.
I'm not surprised when someone cheats. This shit happens all the time. Do you really want idiots voting for the ruler of our country? So you kind of, yeah.
All I see is pentagrams of the propaganda, but
Pentagrams and pentagrams. Pentagrams. Isn't that using devil worshipping? So I think he's saying all I see is devils.
all I see is pentagrams of the propaganda, but
All I see is devils and propaganda. All these devils on top.
our priority's a vaccine. It ain't but our priority's a vaccine. It ain't hard for wolves to find a flock when the sheep are fast asleep. Too many people lack character.
it's not hard for the wolves to find the sheep when they're all asleep. If we distract the sheep and tell them, "Oh, go sleep, go entertain yourselves," and us as wolves can prey on them.
It ain't hard for wolves to find a flock when the sheep are fast asleep. Too many people lack character.
Oh, it's not hard for wolves to find a sheep when they're all asleep. So these wolves are like bad people, and they say, let's influence some people. These people are sheep. They're really uneducated people. Let's go and see if we can make them believe in us. That's what cults do. That's what pyramid schemes do. They say, "Oh, let's go and prey on the uneducated to come and join our company and our cult." They're wolves attacking sleeping sheep.
It ain't hard for wolves to find a flock when the sheep are fast asleep. Too many people lack character. Too many journalists scaring you.
Too many people lack the character. They just believe in whatever they've been told. Too many journalists are scaring you because when they scare you, they get more hits, they get more views, but they don't care about the actual fact.
Flock when the sheep are fast asleep. Too many people lack character. Too many journalists scaring you. Too many pencils attempting to rewrite the Constitution. They probably gonna tear it up.
Alright, so Tom said there.
Too many journalists scaring you. Too many pencils attempting to rewrite the Constitution. They probably gonna tear it up.
Too many people are attempting to rewrite the Constitution. So I just researched. In England, we don't really have a Constitution. But in America, the last time it was changed was in 1992. The 27th or 29th Amendment was added. And they want to add more, but they're going to just tear up the new rules. They want to keep it as it is.
I love the country, but I don't trust the people taking care of us. We went to bed with the American dream. We woke up in Nightmerica.
Oh. Let's go back.
Country, but I don't trust the people taking care of us.
I love my country, but I don't care about the people that are taking care of us.
Went to bed with the American dream. We woke up in Nightmerica.
We went to bed with the American dream thinking we can do this. But I woke up in Nightmerica. Nightmerica. You can say that I went to sleep with the American dream. I thought I could achieve my goals, but then I woke up in Nightmerica where a lot of these goals are prohibited from me because of the way that America is ruled. Lots of things to think about.
And all I see is propaganda.
Oh, now even he's being hit by. Wait. I'm not got yeeted, bro. Yeah, even he's got affected by it. Let's go. Wow, there we go, man. It spreads like a symbiote from Venom. There we go, guys. Wow. So this is a Dax video starring Tom McDonald. I want to say thank you to the person who commented on my last video telling me about this song. They informed me that they were going to be dropping it one to one, so thank you to that person. One thing Dax and Tom McDonald have in common is that a lot of their songs do have meaning behind it, something you can think and take away from it. Like Joker, this one, Joker, and Dear God, both of them have. They're not songs about sex and ice and massive asses, which is what most rap is about nowadays. It's songs that make you think and make you ponder and elevate your intellect because you want to go and research and learn more about what they're talking about, which is exactly what I did today. I learned so many new words, I learned so much more information about the world. Thank you, Dax. Thank you, Tom McDonald. Dax, keep going, bro. Tom McDonald, keep going. I appreciate both of you. I appreciate all my fans as well who watch this video. Tom McDonald's videos get the most views on my channel. So thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace. Massive is